raise taxes or fees on the people of the state of New Jersey for the first time in 8 years. In those 8 years before I came to office, taxes and fees were raised 115 times by the people of the state of New Jersey. And this year we said no. We cut 9% in real spending. We balanced the budget without any tax increases. When they tell you Chris Dudley can't do it, they say, go to New Jersey. That's the way it was done. So he can do it. Don't let anybody tell you in the last 72 hours he can't do it. That's the other reason I'm here. Don't let them tell you, oh, well, this Republican governor coming into this entrenched interest, he can't get it done. Don't let them tell you that. Just let me tell you, it can be done, and it will be done, because you're going to elect a leader who knows how to make tough decisions. You're going to elect a leader who has got his eyes firmly fixed on his vision for the future of Oregon. You have a leader who's going to say to himself, listen, I've had a lot of success in my life, and here's the thing about that. There's two types of people who run for public office. Those who want to be something, and those who want to do something. Now I can assure you, Chris Dudley did not run for this job because he wants to be something, okay? This man's already been some very significant things. First and foremost, a son, and a husband, and a father. Secondly, I hear that he had some success in professional sports. So he doesn't need to do this. He and his wife and his children, they don't need to do this. They're doing this because they love the state they live in. They're doing this because they're scared about their kids' future. They're doing it because they're resolved as Americans to make their state and their country a better place. Those people don't worry about polls or politics. Those people worry about results. That's what Chris Dudley will do. Now it's up to you. Haley is absolutely right. It is up to you. It is up to what you are willing to do in the next 72 hours. Now, I will tell you, seeing this many people here at this time of the morning tells me one thing. I am preaching to the converted. I am preaching to the choir. Now, you know, you've heard that phrase before, preaching to the choir, and most of the time it's used in a negative way, right? Oh, like you're wasting your time. Oh, it's preaching to the choir. Well, I had a minister explain this to me a number of years ago. He said to me, yeah, Chris, I preach to the choir. I preach to the choir every Sunday. I preach to the choir. I plead guilty to preaching to the choir. He said, I preach to the choir so they'll sing. Yeah. Now, I understood that phrase for the first time in my whole life. So I'm preaching to the choir this morning so you'll sing. I'm preaching to the choir so you'll sing to your family and your friends. So you'll sing to your neighbors and your business colleagues. So that you'll sing to all the important people in your life, whether it's in the school parking lot or whether it's at church, whether it is on the soccer fields or whether it is when you go to pick your kids up from school. No matter where it is over the next 72 hours that you find yourself with someone who is looking to you, and you have that Dudley shirt on, or you have that button on your lapel, and they look at you, don't just let them look and assume. Explain it to them. Just like Haley said, explain it to them. If you do that over the next 72 hours, you know what's going to happen on Tuesday. You know that Chris Dudley is going to be the next governor of Oregon. You know it. Yourselves, do it for your neighbors, do it for your children and grandchildren, do it because you love Oregon, do it for all the right reasons. However, if there are some people out there who are not sufficiently motivated by doing all these things for the right reason, let me tell you this. I'm going to be back in New Jersey on Tuesday night, and I'm going to be in the governor's residence. I'm going to be watching these results, and Dudley's going to keep me up late. We have a time difference, and so I'm going to be up late, and I'm going to be watching these results in Oregon. I'm going to be watching them very closely. And here's the thing. If you people let me down, you don't want this now.
You'll never come back.
I am coming back. I am not going to be nearly this generous. And Chris will understand this as well as anyone from having played in New Jersey. I will go Jersey on you people. America is a great place. It's a great place, and our states can once again be the leaders in restoring America to greatness. We cannot wait on the people in Washington, D.C. We cannot wait. We cannot wait till 2012 to make our country a better place. We need to start making our country a better place in 3 days. So let me tell you this. In New Jersey, we care deeply about telling people the truth, about shooting straight, about treating people like adults, about making folks understand that we've been digging this hole by more taxes and more spending and more debt for too long, and the only way to get ourselves out of this problem is to start climbing out of that hole and stop digging. And the only way we get ourselves out is to help each other climb out. And that doesn't just mean Oregonians helping Oregonians. It means all of us setting an example in our own way, in our own states, so that people can look from New Jersey to Oregon and say, look at that great idea Dudley had. Look at what he's doing as governor. Christie, you should do that. And then I do something really good and different, and they look over to Pennsylvania where we're going to elect a new Republican governor, and he says, yeah, I should do that. I should do that, and I will tell you, it's going to start a wildfire across this country that is going to put so much heat on the people in Washington, they won't be able to stand it. So together, all of us together, standing up for the core principles we believe in, together, we are going on Tuesday night, with your help from Chris Dudley, we are going to change America overnight. Thank you very much.